I'm the Big LG Doc Gallows, and you're watching the Wrestling Junkies. Boom.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling Junkies Podcast. I'm Mr. Cincinnati. As always, I'm joined by that handsome devil with the coiffed-ish hair. Podcast dad. Chiefs, how we doing, bud?
I need a haircut. It's bad. You can say it's bad. I need a haircut. It's fine.
Coiffed-ish is the word that I'm going with, okay? Just
it's not. It's just, it's not great today, but it's okay because the beard looks good. The beard looks good. So
yeah, it's not bad. No.
Can't not bad.
Yeah, it's fine.
Relax.
Hey,
man. How you doing?
I'm good. I know that you said that you were ready to rage today.
Oh, I am.
This episode.
I am.
We have a lot to talk about. Right?
Oh, we do have a lot to talk about because a lot of people hated on the Rumble, but really freaking loved that promo last night. So
they did. I myself.
Oh my god! Shut up.
Well, it's about damn time. You know, it's good to see you. It's been a while since that crowd has been in the chats.
Don't you disrespect the king. You shut your mouth. King has been very busy.
I know that. I understand that.
He's graced us with his presence.
You forget that he was my friend first, right?
Yeah, but we're bonded over that thing right there.
Trauma bonding.
Hey! If you are so inclined, for the king, will you please tell your kingdom to like, subscribe, and share on all platforms for the Wrestling Junkies: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, and then YouTube. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, so you know when we're on, even though if you're subscribed, you know when we're on. But if you need that friendly reminder, hit the bell, hit the subscribe, help us grow, because we can continue to do this, but we need your help.
Yes, and while you're at it, follow the Main Event Wrestling Network at mainevent_net on all social media platforms. Incredible blogs, watch-alongs, podcasts, great variety of content, I should say. Kayfabe Coffee with Kyle has kicked off this week, weekdays at 9 a.m. if you want to go hang out with Mr. OTM, as it's one of the first wrestling morning shows that I can think of that I tuned into that is really damn good. So go show the homie some love over there and follow at mainevent_net and at Pod on the Mark and at NXT Night Shift, which takes place tonight after NXT around 10:15. Tomorrow got a couple of this week, I should say, a couple of incredible guests. Tomorrow we have the Pro Wrestling Symphony heavyweight champion Colby Carter joining us. And this Thursday, our friend Bryce Cannon makes his long-awaited return to the Wrestling Junkies podcast, fresh off the heels of Coastal Empire Wrestling's Jandemonium. And from what I've seen online, he's going to have a lot to talk about.
As he usually does, because it's Bryce Cannon.
I expect nothing less.
Come on now. We don't have a star on and not expect him to talk.
That is true. That is true. I mean, I don't know why anybody would expect that, though.
Okay. Just, coming in here, ruin the vibe, giving compliments.
I give you compliments all the time. Why are you yucking my own?
I'm going to work on my Shawn Michaels because I listened to an interview with him today, and all he said was, and again. I thought that dude on TikTok was just like pulling my leg. Dude, that's all he says. He answered a question for 20 minutes, and I swear he said again and for 15 times.
Okay, well, the HBK blasphemy and slander will not be tolerated for very long. Okay, you've gotten your point in, and we're going to move on because we do have NXT to talk about. We got Raw to talk about, but coming up next, we're excited to welcome back a friend of the show, and quite frankly, one of the driving forces behind one of the most unique independent wrestling experiences out there. Joining us tonight is our friend Jack Irene, owner and promoter of WrestleRave's. And Jack, I got to tell you, he has built something truly different, blending live wrestling, music, and electric atmosphere that keeps growing with every single event. And this weekend, the upcoming Tombrawl show, we're also going to be talking about the vision behind WrestleRave's and what fans can expect as they continue to push the boundaries of what an indie wrestling event can be. So without further ado, please welcome our friend Jack Irene back to the Wrestling Junkies podcast. Jack, welcome back, my friend. How the hell are you?
I am fantastic. It's great to see y'all again. It only feels natural as we're on a show week that I see y'all and y'all's terrific coverage of our show and plenty others around the independent circuit that don't always get their flowers. Y'all are the best.
Oh no, don't pump his head up. I know I'm pretty good, but he's not that great.
Okay.
How you been? Like it's great to have you back. Last time you were on, WrestleRave was in a different place, called a very different place. You look at where the brand is now. What feels different?
Definitely a lot of learning in 2025, a lot of risk that some good, some bad, but that was all part of the process, and it allows for 2026 to be a really, really exciting year. And I think we're kicking it off strong in February, as well as March, April, and May, already confirmed for our lineup. And I'm just excited to expand on what we did in the previous year.
I love that. And let's talk about that. I mean, looking back at 2025, what's the biggest lesson that you feel that you've learned as a promoter, and something, maybe you didn't expect coming into 2026?
So this last year was all about exploring new audiences and showcasing what we had been doing in the Houston Premier Arena and putting that in front of a whole new set of eyeballs. And honestly, that was a whole new experience. That was something that was a little daunting at first, but once we put our fantastic roster, all these scenarios, no matter what, the reception was always strong, and it allowed me to certainly believe in my promotion, believe in my workers, believe in everyone that builds WrestleRave, because wow, I never thought we would accomplish any of this, and it's really been incredible to learn how to present this to any audience possible. And I think you're going to see a lot more of that this year, just exploring new settings and horizons.
So let's talk about Tombrawl. It feels like a statement show, right? Like we're back, we're full gear, we're ready to go. What's the vision for this event for you?
So it's going back to our roots for sure. As I was talking about taking those chances, this is where it all started. It was Tombrawl last year that really got things going in terms of WrestleRave's new model of showcasing our live events at these premium food truck parks. So I think Tombrawl has so much potential to keep growing as far as a WrestleRave market, and I'm so excited to deliver our strongest card yet in Tombrawl. Because you look back at these Tombrawl cards and they've been great, hot crowds, and we're just kind of upping the ante for this one. We're paying it back to our fans, giving them the best possible card we can to kick off the new year.
And I mean, let's talk about this card here. I mean, we've got Brian Keith taking on Dimitri Zygold and Raylan for the WrestleWave Women's Championship, and we've got Cappuccino Jones taking on Pierce. I mean, when you're booking a card like this with the caliber of talent, what's the balance between dream match and what serves the long-term story of WrestleRave?
So my thought process when matchmaking is, if there is an intriguing match to make that night, it needs to be done. Because in this world of pro wrestling or any sport where there's matchmaking, the clock is ticking on the possibility of that occurring. And if it's right there in front of you, you kind of have to ignore the past and the present in terms of booking, in my opinion, and give the fans what they want directly rather than no route, so to speak.
So from the promoter seat, what does a successful show look like for you? Is it the crowd reaction? Is it locker room vibes? Is it ticket sales? What does success look like for you?
Well, it starts in the ring, and not from a quality standpoint necessarily. It's a health standpoint. Everyone having a good time in the ring, making it out, feeling good physically and mentally. I think it starts there. And the fans, you want to hear strong reactions. You want to see and hear them. And I think that goes for any promoter or wrestler. You want to hear the cheers. You want to hear the vocalization of their praise.
Now, looking ahead, looking at this card, or anybody that you've worked with towards the ladder in 2025, looking at independent wrestling right now, and everybody's got their eyes on it with the number of opportunities that are available. Is there a name or names you've worked with recently or coming up, on this show or others this year that it's like, yeah, this person 1,000% ready for the next level?
I mean, a lot of our guys have really stepped it up. I can tell you that one featured high flyer on Saturday will be Jackpot J-Rock, and he's making the moves to really bust out, make a name for himself, and taking those chances that are required of a professional wrestler to make it to the next level. Just like we've explored new locations, a wrestler needs to get out there and go and find every opportunity possible. No matter where it is. So he's making those strides. And then you've got to look at the Wind Dragon, Dustin Wynn. I mean, making his TNA debut in many ways, numerous times featured in backstage segments with top names like Ash by Elegance and her stable. And I think it's incredible to see him given that opportunity. And he's able to shine doing exactly what got him to the dance. And that is just being the authentic character of the Wind Dragon.
Yeah, I mean, we've mentioned a couple names already. Have you noticed a shift on how wrestlers are approaching WrestleRave as opposed to those earlier shows? Are you getting more receptive? Like, what does that look like?
So I think we've identified our audience as people that just want to have a good time. There's a lot of negativity in wrestling. Luckily, our shows really don't suffer too much from the hostility of some tribalistic wrestling fans. It's really great.
Boo, that's a bad word. Boo.
It's nice to see such appreciative crowds, and I think the wrestlers know that it makes their night easier when the fans are so appreciative of their work.
Yeah, I mean, and like we said, this show this weekend shaping up to be incredibly stacked. I mean, now that we talked about 3 matches here, is there anything else that you can tell us about this card? Anybody that's in the area as far as what they can expect and other names that you might be keeping close to the vest for this weekend?
So we'll see really a variety show, I would like to say. I think we're going to have a little bit of everything, whether you like high flying, comedy, hard hitting action. I mean, I think this will have all of it. As for what we've mentioned, the Women's Championship is probably our best, most intriguing Women's Championship match yet due to Zai Gold's rise in 2025. And we're going to see her in her biggest opportunity yet at Tombrawl. And then there will be high flying action with the aforementioned Jackpot J-Rock against a debuting Travis Cuddy, which is someone to definitely keep an eye out, as well as Jay Richards, who made his debut in September in impressive fashion. The Dream Team and Tag Team action, they're always something to look out for. And Marvelous Mac and Alex Ray, there may be a special guest referee in between them. Match announcement should be coming tomorrow. Very excited for that one as well.
We're professional. That's what we call a tease. Look at that. Look at that.
Always got to give him something. And of course, This will be commentated by Walker Stewart of New Japan Pro Wrestling and broadcasted for free on YouTube at WrestleRave.
How can you beat that? How can you beat that? So you said February, March, April. 2026 is shaping up to be a pretty big year. What's the headline that you want people to be writing about in 2026 about WrestleRave?
I want to just be everywhere. I don't want one headline. I'd like just across the board, WrestleRave, just doing new things and making fun matches. I mean, that's what we got into this to do. And I just want to see how far we can keep taking it. I mean, I can't harp enough about how much the wrestling fans have built WrestleRave and gotten us to this level to where we can just accomplish incredible things that I never imagined. And it's going to be like that on February 7th, this Saturday in Tombrawl, as well as March 14th in Porter. We're coming back to the Food Zone, another Lucha Libre-centric card I'm very excited for. Then it will be 5th in New Caney, back at the Food Zone with a huge screen that will display all your favorite entrance videos. It'll really give you that pro wrestling feel. And then back to Conroe, May 23rd, where Zilla Fatu made his debut, of course. So anything can happen in Conroe. We already know that.
Stacking the dates.
Yeah, I sure shit can't wait. I mean, this is going to be an incredible show, and I've already got my notifications on YouTube to check this out. Jack, it is always great to have you on. Thank you so much for your time. Before we let you go, where can everybody find you on social media? Follow WrestleRave and keep their eyes on everything related to what you got going on over the next couple of months.
Yeah, check us out on social media. Check out our merchandise page, wravemerch.com, for some exclusive t-shirt designs. We've got some really cool stuff over there. Thank you guys for having me. Always a pleasure. Y'all are the best, and we'll talk next time.
Appreciate it, Jack. Have a good night.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. Take care, my friend. Thank you to Jack Irene for joining us. Thank you to everybody. Again, you can catch WrestleRave this weekend. Subscribe to their YouTube channel. And again, if you have not gotten a chance to check out a WrestleRave show, whether it's in person or online, you're missing out. I mean, it's incredible worldwide talent that is that we're being exposed to on these events, and this weekend's going to be no exception.
No, go watch it. It's like you said, it's fun. It's you get rid of the tribalism that we so desperately want to get rid of here as well. But it's a fun show. It's just wrestlers going out there having a great time. It's the crowd interacting. That's what wrestling is. So go watch it. It's a lot of fun.
You know, podcast dad, speaking of tribalism, let's talk about the tribal chief and CM Punk in the main event, or not the main event segment. I'll
acknowledge this one too, popping off in the chats.
Oh.
the king and the queen. Oh my God, what's happening?
It ain't getting better than this. This is a good sign of a good day.
It's not.
But podcast, I want to lean into something that Roman said when we're at the end of this segment here. Excuse me. And he basically says Raw is the better show. Now, this is self-imposed tribalism by WWE by continuing that narrative that Raw is better than SmackDown. And I thought about this and I still don't know quite where I land on it, because on one hand, you should, like, why the fuck are you doing that? Like, why, like, you're basically devaluing the championship that Roman held for 1,300 plus days and saying that Drew McIntyre is a B champion, and kind of sending us back to what we've always kind of known about WWE. But at the same time, this is Roman basically saying, I do want to be, this is a worldwide audience. This is Netflix. This is kind of this is of their own making. So I can understand saying, this is the brand I want to be on. This is the better brand. Now I've evaluated the landscape of the roster here. But I do want to ask you, do you think that they should stop the pot shots at SmackDown being an inferior show to Raw?
Depends on if they do this brand split correctly. I mean, back in the day when the brand split was actually a thing, they used to take shots at each other all the time. It was fine. It's fine. Like, Roman was on SmackDown forever.
Yeah.
Like, and him saying this is the better show now because it's on Netflix, like, it's fine. Like, that's not part of the promo that I wanted to talk about, but yeah, like,
yeah, sure.
It's, you know, now I'm thinking about it, probably unnecessary, but they're selling a match, you know.
Yeah.
They're trying to get subscribers. You don't have to subscribe to watch SmackDown. You have to subscribe to watch Raw. So they're putting their big stars on Raw, and that's kind of what he's saying is now this is a paid product. You know, you got to subscribe to Netflix to watch Roman Reigns. So that's what they're trying to do. Shouldn't have been in the promo? Probably not. Could have been a tweet, sure. But I'm not that upset about it. What I am upset about is everybody bitching and moaning online about how Roman Reigns winning the Royal Rumble was boring and predictable and safe, but going online last night and drooling over the promo battle between those two. This is a WrestleMania match. This is a big-time main event for WrestleMania. Roman Reigns winning the Rumble was a good idea.
Because I am in the camp of those that call this safe. I don't regret the word. I don't regret my verbiage with it. I don't, because my opinion was safe pick when this is usually a star driving mechanism, and there were at least 4 guys that we could count that could benefit from the growth that comes with being a Royal Rumble winner. Roman and Punk sold the fuck out of this main event last night. In a way that when you sit and listen to it long enough, it's almost like it's 1998, 1999 again. The brashness of a CM Punk, the smooth cockiness of a Roman Reigns. This is a WrestleMania main event. I never said that it wouldn't be. I never said that this is not a match that can't be a box office attraction. The history is there between them. We have seen the history between CM Punk and Seth Rollins, which likely would have continued had Rollins not gotten hurt. And that might be a very different world title match that we're seeing here if he's healthy. But it's an aspect of that history between CM Punk and the Shield that I don't necessarily think that anybody thought we would get to explore. We knew that Punk was irate or that Rollins was irate about Punk coming back. That had been the story for the better part of the last 2, almost 3 years, is his thoughts on him coming back, and not really a whole lot having to do with Roman Reigns. So the fact that they were able to play into that history, the fact that they were able to, the Paul Heyman common denominator of, as a result of being aligned with the wise man, the advocate, the oracle of the age, whatever you want to call him, career defining legacy cemented as a result of it. And Punk saying, okay, just because you did it longer doesn't mean that you did it better. They did a marvelous job of selling this main event.
Yeah.
In that segment alone. This is going to be a fun road to WrestleMania. I still, I don't regret the word I used to describe this as a safe win, but they put butts in seats last night.
I agree. And I think maybe we need to readjust on our expectations of the Rumble a little bit.
We do.
When was the last time an up-and-comer won the Rumble and we made a star out of it?
Yeah.
It's been pretty established people winning the Rumble for a while now. Yes, you have your
probably
Jey
not
Uso.
since. I mean, but like a successful, once you catapulted them there, they stayed there. Probably not since Batista 05, Ray 06.
Yeah,
and even Ray found himself kind of in various parts of the card for the rest of his WWE career. But Rumble made Batista a superstar that year.
It did. And that's what maybe we just have to adjust a little bit. Yes, we want the up and comer to win, but I don't know if that's a thing anymore, right?
Yeah.
You go back and look at the history, when they tried to do somebody new, like a Sheamus, he was already WWE champion at that point. He had won it already. He had won the world title already.
Yeah.
You look at a Del Rio, nobody wanted that.
No.
And he was stuck in the main event. And he was there for a long time, and it was annoying, but he was never really a star, right? Yeah. And then you had your Cenas and your Ortons, and Batista won it again, and Roman and Seth. Yeah. And we haven't had that. I don't want to say wow because of Jey Uso, but somebody that has benefited from running the Rumble and then, like you said, catapulted themselves into the main event scene. It hasn't been like that for a very long time. Women's side, it's a little different. Women's side's different, but on the men's side, it's been established stars. We're winning this Rumble kind of thing just to get us to that main event. Maybe we see something new next year because this does kind of feel like the last hurrah for some of these guys. We have seen Cena retire. We have seen AJ retire. It looks like Ray might be next on the list for Gunther. Punk is not long, right? He's catching up there in age. Roman's got a Hollywood career that he's going to go take care of. maybe next year it is that turn, but it's just not there anymore. But yes, they sold the hell out of this match. Is it going to be a great match? I don't know if it's going to be a 5-star classic, but the build to this is going to be amazing. If we keep going off that promo from last night, it's going to be. It feels like a huge match. So,
yeah. Something else that took place on SmackDown. Obafemi making his in-ring debut for the Red Brand and absolutely demolished Ivar and Eric. I loved this, dude.
I hated it.
Here's why. And this was, and Chairman made this point on Twitter. Give him a follow if you don't already. And this was kind of along my thought is you see the change in their facial expressions when his music hits. Graves hyping up the fact that this isn't what I have on my run sheet for what's going to happen tonight. That is Obafemi basically saying, I want to wrestle. I'm taking whoever's match this is mine. I don't give a fuck if it's a tag team match. That is not, I don't think that this weakens Ivar and Eric because this isn't in canon what they prepared for. They have whoever they were supposed to wrestle, that's what they're prepared to do. And then Obafemi's music hits, and that's not something that they did prepare for. It logically makes sense that they were taken off guard, and he's just running through them. I absolutely loved it.
I didn't. Your tag team division is already weak as hell. You just made it weaker. How am I ever going to believe that the former tag team champions in the War Raiders, who just got embarrassed by this rookie with a 2-on-1 advantage, doesn't matter if you were prepared or not, you have a 2-on-1 advantage, and you're a tag team. Like, Oba's going to be a huge star, bar none. Put him in a feud. Like, just do that. Like, I don't know. Your tag division is so weak, and this reminded me of like old school Vince McMahon booking. We're just gonna go out there and destroy a tag team, and nobody will notice. That's it. We're allowed to have different opinions.
Yeah.
I like the idea of Obafemi just going, I don't have a match. I'm going to go make an impact. Perfect. Why couldn't the War Raiders have a 2-minute squash match or something, and then he come out and do it, or after the match or something like that, right? I don't know. I didn't love it.
Sure.
It wasn't my favorite thing for sure. Something that I really, really enjoyed.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Is Braun Breaker questioning Paul Heyman. We have never seen that before. We have never seen a Paul Heyman client go, "What are we doing, Paul?
No,
this doesn't make any sense."
Yeah,
like he's not. I like this because he's not the leader. He's kind of shoved into that role, and he is struggling to hold that. And I think he's feeling the pressure a little bit of being that leader. And now he's looking at Paul Heyman like, you're the one that wanted me with this group.
Yeah.
Now I got eliminated from the Rumble quickly. I got the GM up my ass. LA Knight's all over me. Is this benefiting me?
Yeah.
Like, I love that storytelling. It's very, very layered, and I'm enjoying it.
And this is especially because when this group division is probably the closest that will get to a reimagining of the Dangerous Alliance, because they're a conglomeration of single stars, much different from Team Angle, which was a very driven by Kurt Angle. Bloodline, obviously, Roman Reigns at the forefront here, but this was a collection of stars, and especially now that their biggest star, Seth Rollins, is off TV right now. That it only makes sense that they are going to struggle in some ways. And because there are, yes, they're a collective, but there's no way that these guys are thinking collectively from a logical standpoint. Logan Paul, he's just not physically capable of it. No. So, looking at what we're seeing with Braun Breaker and the fact that he's questioning Paul Heyman right now, it's absolute genius. This is he's going to snap on the road to WrestleMania, and this is going to be what he does. I have no idea as far as what match he has, but yeah, this is a way to build a massive baby face.
To do what?
To take down Gunther.
Yes. I see what they're doing. I'm good with that.
Yep.
I'm absolutely good with that. Let Gunther do his thing. That image of him choking out Dragon Lee last night, iconic.
Yeah.
If WWE uses it right, it's going to be iconic.
Yep.
Let him go let him do their thing with Ray.
Yeah.
Have Jericho come back. Do it with Jericho.
Yeah.
Do not let these guys touch for a while.
Yeah. No, not at all.
That could be, your Rumble winner next year is Braun. Like,
Yeah.
now that the crowd gets behind him, now you have this mega baby face, and he's gonna have somebody like Cody did, who everybody wants to see lose the title or whatever it may be. But I see what they're doing, and they're doing it well.
And what I think a lot of people fail to realize, especially when the Gunther's a boring wrestler, so I don't get that shit. Like, I'm not even gonna pretend that I do. But it really comes down to this: WWE benefited for a very long time by having Roman Reigns as the evilest dude on the roster.
Yep.
There has been a very clear void at the top of a diabolical supervillain since the end of the Bloodline story.
Yep.
The career killer is the perfect replacement.
Yep.
Perfect replacement. It's and anybody that has watched Gunther even in NXT UK, it's like, why are we surprised at this dominance?
No,
we shouldn't be. He was only going to level up with time.
And the built-in story is still there because Braun Breaker beat Gunther in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
One of the few that have done that.
Yep.
So the feud's already there. Like, this is okay. All right, got me back in WWE.
Yeah.
I was hating on you for a while. You got me back in. I see what you're doing. I like it.
You know what I don't like, though?
Oh, Raquel not winning?
No, why the fuck did Stephanie Vaquer get Def Rebelled, first of all? But I also especially didn't like that.
Oh, man, dude, that theme. It's not a terrible theme, but, man, her theme song was so good.
Yes. Massive pop with it.
I saw an interesting take on Twitter, too. It was, why do they keep changing theme songs like crazy? Like, everybody just changes theme songs every year or so, and you're wondering why you're not getting crowd reactions because nobody knows who the hell's coming out.
Yeah,
like it's a problem. Like, I don't know what happened to theme songs. It's we could go an hour on that, but why didn't Raquel win?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
It kind of felt like
I don't know.
It felt like it was the right time.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess not. Maybe it's a triple threat. Maybe she wins it at Chamber. Like, I don't.
Yeah, I
don't know.
saw Kyle talk about that a little bit on Kayfabe Coffee. Excuse me. Give them a follow at mainevent_net. I just don't see why you wouldn't here. This is a perfect story. And Judgment Day has been in need of a perfect story desperately for a very long time.
I'm gonna give them time. Maybe they're getting me with the slow play.
I guess I don't know. I don't get it. That
maybe
is you. Well,
maybe they're getting me with the slow play. I'm gonna hold out hope that there's something else planned. We still got some time till Mania, so maybe there's something else planned.
Yeah. I don't know.
It was a good match.
It was a really good match.
Really good match.
I think I'm kind of the impression that make your Rumble pick, make your Mania pick, the sooner the better. I don't know.
One did. We know Liv's not challenging Jane. Come on. We know that's not happening.
No.
It's not happening at all. But there's time. I'm going to give it time. I'm going to give it time. Kyle,
Yes.
I should pop up the call. We're about to break that down real quick.
Yeah. Ladder match happened for the NXT Championship. Vacant holding it down as champion once again. You a real one.
A lot of names.
There are a lot of names here. We've got Jackson Drake, current Evolve champion, Ricky Saints. Shout out to Sean Legacy, Joe Hendry, Deion Lennox, Shiloh Hill, and then we have also got Keanu Carver. Yes, man, this is a tough one because I think you can make predictions or make not excuses but justifications for everybody, I think, except for Keanu Carver and Shiloh Hill.
Every other person besides one feels like a wild card. There's a clear favorite in this match. A clear favorite. And I think that's what they're going to do.
Stark.
Yep.
Saints. No.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Kyle is going with Dion and Tiffany. Yes, that's right. Mike Santana and Murder Grandpa Minoru Suzuki, February 22nd. That show, sponsored in part by the Wrestling Junkies Podcast. And, dude, I'm telling you, this is, that's Buckery's going to be a foot for that one, and I can't wait. Says Saints or Hendry are the favorites. Yeah, Hendry is.
I don't
the
think
podcast
Hendry
is
is
convinced that Hendry's a comedy act, and that's all he's going to be reduced to for the rest of his WWE career, even though he's only been there for a couple of months, and the sky is falling, and it's raining meatballs, and everything just sucks. He wants to go away.
It's cloudy.
That's about it.
Meatballs.
That's about it.
It is about it. Don't tell me you're not.
No, I'm not worried yet.
Then we have the speed tournament starting tonight. We're going to break this down real quick. LaFleur takes on Charlie Dempsey, and then Briggs takes on Knight. And then those two will meet. Blah, blah, blah. We have Izzy Dame defends her North American Championship against Lola Vice and Thea Hale.
Triple threat. Let's go.
Tony D'Angelo will explain to Ava why he was been absent.
How the hell is he going to do that?
I was joking. I was joking.
I mean, best wishes to her, and whatever she decides to do next.
But it was literally the storyline last week. Was he's gonna? I'm gonna tell Ava everything, and then Ava's gone. So he's gonna explain everything tonight. Okay. This is
kind of make or break for him.
He doesn't have the accent anymore.
Okay. All right.
I went to rewatch that segment. I was like, okay, there's no accent.
Yeah, this is going to be very important for him because that was a very particular gimmick that he was going to be pigeonholed into if he didn't do anything to change it up. The look has changed slightly, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to try to remain optimistic for this, and Kyle doesn't care. But I don't know. I never want to see anybody do bad when it comes to a character reinvention or anything like that. But it is kind of that is a very unique character to shift away from.
It's tough.
That's because
Andre Chase how he's doing.
Yeah, and even Roman has said in early interviews that he would do about the early Bloodline stuff is I could go out there and be a mafia don, smoke cigars, drink bourbon, curse, all that stuff. But like that pigeonholes you into what you can do creatively when you do adapt those characteristics and those mannerisms that Tony leaned into, and they were moderately successful for a very long time, but now it seems like they're doing something entirely different. So this is,
we'll see.
I don't know. You only get one chance at a first impression of this magnitude. So I'm hoping for the best one.
We shall see. Then the Elegance brand puts their TNA Knockouts titles on the line against Zaruka. Stacked show tonight. Does AEW have something going on, or they're just?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, so they're just going, huh? Cool.
Yeah, why not?
Good for them. Good for them.
And yes, Warrior Wrestling, Ryan Gas Brewery, February 27th. It sounds like we got a little bit of a crew that's going to be joining us. Obviously, the OTM boys, but Podcast Dad, I think that we're assembling a nice little handful of people.
I must have missed something.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, Podcast Mom will be there.
Yeah. So Mr. Ramsey.
See.
Fact checker, most likely.
Oh,
we're gonna talk. Yeah, I'm telling you, we're gonna assemble.
Go
with it, man. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, debut those
yeah.
jerseys there, bud.
Shh. Shh.
Don't make it weird. Come on.
Shh. Don't say that out loud.
Oops.
That's a surprise. It's a surprise for everybody. And if you want to see that surprise, surprise. See, please.
You okay?
No, you got me. Go.
Man down, I guess. That's you okay there? Are you okay? You sure? No, you're not. Yeah. I think I broke the podcast dad there, Mr. Ramsey. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's gonna do it for us tonight. Thank you guys for joining us. Like, share, subscribe. Tell one person about what we're doing over here. We're having a blast. Podcast dad is in stitches and beside himself with the fucking good time that we're having around here. We're gonna be back tomorrow doing the same old thing. So join us when we've got the new Pro Wrestling Symphony Heavyweight Champion Colby Carter joining us. And this Thursday, Bryce Cannon makes his long-awaited return to the Wrestling Junkies podcast. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Podcast Dad, any final words for our friends out there tonight?
Love you guys. Please subscribe.
Till tomorrow, this has been the Wrestling Junkies podcast. And enjoy those grabs, guys.